the cylinder and the head has been put on. Tightened down anyway. There is no head gasket on here for now. The reason is I'm not sure exactly where these inlets go. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, and there's another one over here that I can't. There it is. We look down here, and you can see where the moto seal, gray moto seal, is all the way around the bottom. Here, and we have a nice seal down around the case. Now if all this holds, which you never know, the thing is that these motors put out so much vibration that they can vibrate things loose, and when they vibrate things loose, what happens is they start leaking air, and when they start leaking air, they don't work correctly. And so you can kind of see the crankshaft down in here, and you can see the crankshaft weights through the ports. If anyone knows how to correctly put these on, and VT's already told me, and I apologize to him again, I just forgot. I'm getting so damn old. And I know if I put the gasket on there and reef it down and get it all in place, it'll be in there wrong. I'll have to take it out and get a new gasket. Another thing I want to point out is this is my way of putting the bolts or the nuts on the cylinder bolts. What I actually do is I'll take some WD-40 or maybe a little bit of Axle grease, and I'll grease all these up just a tiny bit, just so that I can get these castle nuts. They're not castles. The castles have the top part on them, but I get these down to where I basically want the cylinder to be. And then my theory is I take some castle nuts and I'll put them on the top here, and they work absolutely perfect. They go down and they lock this nut right in place. They'll lock that one, this one, and this one in place. And the thing is that instead of using torque with this bolt against the stem right here, and there's a good chance that I can, with such little meat down in the aluminum case, I could break one of these studs and then I'd be screwed. I work with not torsion, but not torque, but tension. So I get these just about where I want them, and then I'll put the castle nut on, and that will lock it in, and it also will give it a little tiny bit of a turn, and it's really worked well for me. If you put blue Loctite on these, or red Loctite, the thread glue, there's a good chance that when you go to take it off, the glue will stay, the nut will stay glued to the stem will come out of the base. That's one thing you don't want, because there's just not any room down there.